things are you grateful for today and every single day? Today, I'm going to be focusing on gratitude, and this is going to form part of a 21-day mindset challenge. And I'll just give you the background of how I came to the mindset challenge. So I hope your week is going well. I am recording simultaneously on YouTube and Instagram. I'm going to say hello to anybody who's checked in from Instagram and YouTube as well. So, five things that you're grateful for. And the background of where this stemmed from is that last week I woke up with this genius idea, and you might also relate to this as well. I woke up with this genius idea that I wanted to create this challenge. I don't know where it came from. It was just this vision, and it was from a previous challenge that I've been involved in years ago when I was venturing out on my entrepreneurship journey. And the 21-day challenge, what it did for me is that it helped me to move beyond my self limiting beliefs and also into the entrepreneurship mindset, from employee to an entrepreneurship mindset. I wanted to shift some of my self limiting beliefs, such as fear of well, let's just say fear of fear, fear of fear, self doubt, anything that was limiting me from moving beyond. This might also resonate with you, especially if you feel like stuck and you come up with these grand ideas. You don't move beyond them because there's certain things that come into your mind, also external influences which stop you from moving beyond. So this challenge will also connect with you if you are specifically wanting to challenge yourself during this difficult and challenging time when more and more of us are working from home and we're also working in circumstances where we're self isolated in most cases. So it's about building that momentum, especially when you're feeling challenged, to develop this momentum, these habits that will help you to push through. Basically, what the 21 days does for people is that it helps you to shift beyond your limits. It also helps you to focus, and then it takes 21 days to form a new habit. So the first one, as I mentioned before, it's gratitude, and I'll just give you like a definition that I found from Harvard University what gratitude basically means, and I'm going to say hello again just on on Instagram, and then on YouTube. I can see Bright, you've checked in on Instagram, and then I can't see names on YouTube, but thanks for joining. So gratitude, what it means basically in according to the Harvard education definition, it means grace, graciousness, gratefulness, and it stems from the Latin word gratia. Okay, so the words that are coming up, grace. For me, grace is about feeling grounded, being grateful for what you already have in existence. Okay, so the more you do that, the likelihood is that you will feel less pressured by external circumstances. Often, when we're operating from a place that is not a place from gratitude, is that you can be influenced by external factors. And I'll give you an example. So, an example could be social media influencers. Social media influencers, where you see shiny, bright objects, other people living their best life, and I will put it in quotation marks. So, somebody else living their best life might also give you this pressure to feel like you're not measuring up to the way your life should be. They might have like the luxurious lifestyle, what we determine socially as a social construct, a nice house, a nice car, nice clothes. But all of this, it also creates that falsehood that these are the same things that you need to obtain in life. Gratefulness is about you, your sense of being, who you are as a person, what you want to contribute in life, what you want to be able to give back. When you start from that place in terms of looking at something that is beyond you, the likelihood is that
things will stand to pan out for you. Because when you're working from a place of, I want to be able to create that something that is meaningful, something that connects. And I'll hop onto what I was going to talk about as well. These are the key points. Okay. So I'm hitting on point number one of my key points. So gratitude, what I've mentioned is looking at the greater purpose beyond you, beyond needs, and focusing more on what is meaningful, what is necessity in life. Okay, so when you focus on that, the likelihood is that when you add value, you're giving back without seeking more. You add value, life will give you back the same thing. You're putting out positive energy, whether it might be spiritually or it might be something you're connected with. For instance, some people connect with nature, some people connect with spirituality, if I can say correctly. Other people connect with other things, so many other things which are more meaningful, like giving to charitable causes, contributing to people who are less fortunate. So, what that is doing is it's bringing you more joy, bringing you more fulfillment, bringing you more focus in life. And then I'll go moving into number two, which is about being intentional and purposeful. That's what gratitude will make you do, is that it will make you more feel like you need to be intentional about the goals that you establish for yourself and be purposeful. Now, all these things are great, talking about them, thinking about them, but what makes more of an impact is writing what you believe in, writing down what you visualize, and then putting it like on a wall. So when I talked about what are your five things of like gratitude, what are you grateful for today, saying it out loud is fun, it's fantastic, it's nice, but you're most likely to forget it after this video. What will make it more impactful is when you write it down. So you write your five goals down, look at them in terms of gratitude, then continue to add on to that. So every day you have something that is visual that you see, and the same method applies to goals as well. That makes it more tangible. Oh, excuse me. Let me just take a sip of my coffee. Okay, so when we're looking at gratitude again, we're thinking of positive emotions and current experiences. So for me, what that means is it's about connecting with people who are going to positively uh, influence something that is going to enable you to become the best version that you visualize. So when you surround yourself, for instance, with five people, when you look at your circle, five people, what are they like? Are they most likely to think about achieving grander goals? Are they most likely to be people who, when they face external challenges, they look for solutions? And they're people who like constructively challenge you to become a better version of yourself. When you bounce off this type of energy, the most likelihood is that you'll be directing yourself into your life vision. You're more likely to feel empowered more than surrounding yourself with people who are going to be negative most of the time. So the gratitude also makes you aware of the people who are around you who bring you meaning and who add value in your life. It extends to people around you as well. When you come from a fulfilled place, the likelihood is that you'll be executing your goals. You'll be living a more fulfilled life. You'll be living a higher sense of self, in that the things that make you feel like envious, you feel like egotistic, become minimal. We're human beings. We're likely to be influenced by things which impact us in terms of like envy, ego. It's not to say that you never have those type of things, but it's more about, once you are aware of those emotions, how can then you reevaluate and then move to a place of gratitude to appreciate what is within the now, what is within your given moment. So the things that are in your given moment, for instance, will be your gut intuition, your vision. What is it telling you about yourself and the person that you need to become? What is it telling you in terms of the direction you need to be going and the goals you need to be achieving? And then when moments of envy, jealousness, whatever else stems in your mind comes up, challenge your mind to think about what is the reason this envy or jealousy is showing up? What should I actually be doing for myself in order to reach that higher or the highest version that I visualize within myself? So, in most cases, what you visualize or what you envy externally within others is already something that is within you. It's something that you yourself are looking to achieve. So that's why it is better to focus on the inner core, starting from within yourself. So I hope this is all resonating as well. Then, in terms of gratitude, the more you're grateful for what you already have, and I think I've dropped my headset here, I was trying to hide it. The more you're grateful with what you already have, the likelihood is that I'll give you this example that is happening right now, the pandemic. I'll start to think about things like, okay, it is happening. This is a circumstance that I have no control over. Okay, this is something that is beyond my control. What am I grateful for right now? Okay, so for the pandemic, I am grateful today, right now, that I have my health. I am grateful that I have lighting. I am grateful that I'm in a comfortable place. And I am grateful for the things that I have, like in terms of like food. Okay, so those are like my survival necessities. Those are things that are essential. Okay, so when that challenge is happening, you're not letting it take control over your life. You're focusing more on positive energy that will influence you to find solutions to help you move beyond what the current challenge is. It's something you can control, but what is the next best solution that you can focus on to help you to move in the direction that you want to be moving to, in order to enable you to reach that conclusion, to find an alternative, to find a solution. Now, it may not happen overnight. The most important thing is that you continue to focus on the positive. It's not that you don't want to focus on the negative energy, but it's more about the solutions. What can I do within my given remit to start little by little? So on my TikTok, I talked about this routine about making a bed. It might seem like it's something ridiculous that when you wake up, the first thing that you want to do, I'll actually post it on Instagram as well. So I'm on Instagram and YouTube. So I said something about routines. Okay, so when you make your bed every single day, there's something that happens is that it stimulates your mind in a different way to become more productive. That's within your given circumstance. That's something that you can control. And what is what that is doing for you? Basically, it's enabling you to move from a step where you might have been feeling stuck. Okay, so tomorrow, for instance, I'm somebody who struggles with like brain fog. I have fibromyalgia, so getting up in the morning, it's a struggle. But one of the things that I've set myself as a routine within my given circumstance is to make my bed when I wake up. And what that does for me, it breaks me out of this thing, which is the brain fog. Oh my goodness, the day is not going to be great. It's cloudy outside. I'm not going to be able to do this because I'm feeling like this. I'm focusing on what I need to do, which is making the bed. And believe it or not, a minimal task such as that moves me into exercising, then it moves me into doing other things, which are like creative tasks that I need to do for the day. So I'm just giving you an example. So thanks for everybody who's joining on Instagram and on YouTube as well. Okay, so again, so those are just examples of the gratitude. I'm just gonna skip to number 11. I've been going through the list and not naming them. You become more optimistic about life when you come from a place of feeling grateful. Optimistic is that there's a crisis happening, there's still going to be a brighter future. So no matter what is happening in your life, you start to think that there's still something to be grateful for. There's something that is still like valuable, like life in within itself. You know, if you're well, fantastic. Even if you're not well, it's about how do I make myself move into a place where I'm doing something of routine that adds value, that adds meaning. So the optimism is about when you set yourself goals, then you become more optimistic that although I might not achieve it today, I'm working towards something that is going to help me in the future. Okay, so I'm creating goals, I'm creating a path which I am visualizing. So I'm moving beyond what I see in my head, what I think about, and I'm writing it down because when I write it down, I'm taking some form of accountability. When I put down like positive things on the wall, I need to see them because I know that I need to move from the negative into the positive, not to ignore that things are hard, not to ignore that life is hard, but the positive will help me to then move on to the next point and then to the next step and to the next step until I achieve something. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope that what I've talked about has given you some insight. So I started off by saying that what I'm sharing today is based on something I felt enthusiastic about last week. I woke up feeling like energetic, and then I wrote down these steps. I don't know if you can, you probably might not be able to see them because of the screen. 21 days steps, and it was mindset challenge 21 20 what no mindset challenge 21 days, or go get a challenge, whatever you may call it. It's about challenging yourself, helping you to move beyond the things that limit you from reaching things that you want to be able to achieve, and also just the minor things that go on a day to day. So I hope, if you believe that this is going to be beneficial for you, that you'll be joining me on these platforms on a daily basis for 21 days to challenge yourself to achieve goals which are meaningful for you and which will make an impact in terms of what you want to add that is beyond you and that adds greater value into the universe, the world, whichever you may believe in. So thank you for joining me. I can see Beauty, Silk, and Cotton. I can see Bright on Instagram, and I'll end it off here. Until next time, bye for me for now. And on YouTube, thank you for joining me. And I look forward to you joining me on the next video. And I'll probably be, not even probably, there's no probability, definitely going to be recording more during the day so that the lighting quality is much better. Believe it or not, I've got like a right light ring. I've got indoor lighting still. Still, it hasn't worked to the best of what I wanted it to come out to. But regardless, it's about showing up and doing something that will add meaning, will add value. And ciao for me for now. Until next time.